The president is off to yet another mission in the land of the free and home of the brave to face off with two of his peers and thresh out issues in protecting Philippine sovereignty and territory, plus freedom of navigation in the South China Sea in accordance with the rule of law and a rules-based international order. And no less than the two most powerful leaders of the free world will sit and discuss with the president as co-equals ways and means to hopefully put an end to the bullying and harassment on the West Philippine Sea, as our Kenneth Paciente reports.
President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. left before 3 p.m. for Washington, D.C. in the United States. There, the chief executive is scheduled to participate in the first Philippine-U.S.-Japan Trilateral Summit with counterparts U.S. President Joe Biden and Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida. According to the president, he expects the summit to forge a deepening cooperation between the three countries and stronger relationship with the two as well. Here, the president is expected to push for the strengthening of economic cooperation with the U.S. and Japan.
I intend to explore ways of advancing cooperation, especially in the areas of critical infrastructure, semiconductors, digitalization, and cybersecurity, critical minerals, renewable energy, as well as defense and maritime cooperation.
The president also targets to exchange ideas with his counterpart in relation to stressing regional security and the importance of following the rule of law and rules-based international order in the Indo-Pacific region. Defense and security cooperation with focus on the issue in the West Philippine Sea is high on the agenda.
Of course, security and defense is going to be part of that discussion, but nonetheless, I think I can assure everyone that that is not the main intent of this trilateral agreement. The main intent of this trilateral agreement is for us to be able to continue to flourish, to be able to help one another, and of course, to keep the South China Sea as a freedom, to keep the peace in the South China Sea and the freedom of navigation in the South China Sea.
A bilateral meeting between President Marcos Jr. and U.S. President Biden is also scheduled to discuss deepening ties between the two allies. There will also be a business forum to again persuade U.S. business leaders to invest in the Philippines.
I look forward to moving the discussion to a progressive discussion so that what our intention really is to strengthen the partnerships between our three countries, between the United States, Japan, and the Philippines.
The president's working visit to the United States ends April 14. Vice President Sara Duterte, Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin, and Department of Agrarian Reform Secretary Conrado Estrella were appointed government caretakers in the president's absence. Kenneth Paciente from the National TV Network for a new and better Philippines.